Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Marion. In today's video, I'm doing a fall look using predominantly, or if not all, Sephora collection products. If you would like to see how I accomplish this look, please stay tuned. But before I jump into this video, do not forget to subscribe, give it a big thumbs up if you enjoy it, hit the notification bell, and share it because sharing is caring. I'm going to put in a disclaimer. My lighting does change because of the sun. So charge it to my heart. I promise you I am working on figuring this out. So you may hear a little mini rant in this video. But without further ado, let's hop into it.
Baby, you give me ice and fire.
Okay, so today we are going to do a predominantly full face of Sephora products, Sephora collection. If you didn't know, Sephora has their own makeup collection, which is comparable to the high-end products that they offer in their store. So if you want to shop Sephora but don't want to spend a lot of coins, their collection is just as good as the other. I think I have pretty much everything that I need to do a full face. So I have the Best Skin Ever foundation. Now this may be my winter shade, so if it is, charge it to the game. So to start out, I'm going to use the Sephora Smooth and Blur Primer. It says it diffuses the looks of imperfection. It has ginkgo extract and stabilized vitamin E in it. I've never used this before. As you can see, it hasn't even been opened. I think I bought this maybe 2 months ago. So I'm thinking this may be like a comparable primer for the Milk Hydro Grip. But we shall see. Maybe not. Maybe this is the dupe for the Benefits. Definitely wasn't thinking that it would come out like this. Let's see. It is silicone-y. Just for me applying it. Yeah. It felt like the Benefits primer. Oh yeah. It's definitely blurring out. Let me put some on my nose. Okay. So I do have the Sephora brow pencil. This is in soft charcoal. It's retractable. It reminds me of the Huda Beauty and the ABH brow pencil. Just more affordable. I got my brows waxed, so it should be a lot easier to do. They didn't really clean this side up the way that I needed them to, but at least they look better than before. They're never gonna get them to look perfect. So I'm not doing too much of sculpting my brow. I'm just filling in the sparse areas because I don't need it to look too perfect. So before I get into the foundation, I forgot I have this Sephora Destinations eyeshadow palette. This is the only eyeshadow palette that I have from Sephora or Sephora brand. It's very pretty, very me. I don't have an eyeshadow primer from Sephora, so I'm going to use concealer, the Best Skin Ever concealer. This is in 28.5 neutral as my primer for my eyeshadow. To prevent my eyelids from creasing, take the Sephora translucent powder. This is a good powder as well. A lot of the products are good because majority of these products I've tried before, used constantly. And then there are some new ones that I'm going to show you that I have never used before. Let us pray that they come out well, you know. So I'm going to take this shade and put it all over. Just like a base for everything. I'm going to take the same brush and dip here and stamp it. I'm going in lightly because I don't want to like overdo it. I can be heavy-handed. I've said it before. And I need to fuse that out. So it looks more like a burnt orange look. This might end up turning into a fall look compared to what's in the palette. Doesn't look as brownish as I wanted it to look. It's like more of like a orangey, reddish brown. Next, I'm gonna take this shimmer shade and put it on my lid, and then that'll determine if I want to use any of these. I might need to spray it. I'm going to take Sephora's makeup setting spray. Maybe I won't. It's stuck. I don't know. Maybe if I try it with my finger. Okay, the finger is a lot better. And let me blend with this. Definitely a lot better, but my long nail is making it hard for me to get it in certain places, and then it's getting all up under my eyes. So yeah, this is why I do eyeshadow before foundation. I'm just gonna go back in with the matte shade and kind of marry everything together. And yeah, now foundation. This eyeshadow is not the business. It's been a minute since I used this foundation, but it's still pretty. Let's just hope it's not too light. It is, but we're gonna work with it. And I squeeze that too much. Like I said, this is more like my winter shade, so we're just gonna work with it today. Now, this foundation is buildable, so if you want more coverage, you can definitely add more. Going back in with the concealer, Best Skin Ever Full Coverage Multi-Use Concealer. I only want to use a little. And I'm going to take a Sephora strawberry and cream sponge. And I do have the peaches and cream sponge. This is huge. You see the difference? And they're both the same price. So, yeah. Sephora has a powder puff. I have it. I don't really care for it, but it's dirty. That's why I'm using the sponges, but they do have a powder puff. I think they need to go back to the lab on it because it's just not hitting compared to the $6 ones you can get from Amazon. I feel like I can add just a tad bit more concealer for a little bit more coverage. Let it dry down a little bit, and while that's drying down some, I do have a contour stick. It's 03 medium to tan. I've never used it before. And I also have contour powder, and this is 03 medium to tan. I don't know why I don't have a Sephora bronzer, but I don't. So this is what this looks like. Maybe too dark for me, but I'm gonna swatch it. It's not coming off like it's a lot, but this is what it was looking like. And then the stick, let's see. This is what the stick looks like. Okay, it's very creamy. This is dark. Damn, this is dark. For this to be, what is this? Medium to tan? Okay, let's blend this back out. Okay, that's much better. More coverage. Now, when it comes to this contour stick, I'm a little nervous. So I'm going to take a Sephora contour brush and use what's on my hand first. Then some, let's see. That's dark. Ooh. I'm glad I didn't use a lot. And it's cool since I don't have a bronzer. I can work with this, just diffuse it. It's not patchy or anything, so that's a good thing. So I kind of blended it out, diffused it, and hopefully that kind of made it mesh well with my skin tone. You can still see it, but it's not as, defined. So let's set my under eye because it's starting to crease really bad. Using another powder puff. This is not Sephora's, but I love them. And I'm pressing the translucent powder in. And as you can see, the blurring effect, using what's ever remaining on my hand to set my forehead. And I'm gonna set around my smile line because it gets real oily around there as time passes, and around my nose. Okay, so I am going to set the contour with this powder contour just a little. I don't even know how much came off on here. Let's see. Okay, a lot came off. So basically, all of my hard work of diffusing it, I just made it worse. So I'm gonna take this powder puff and kind of do like a reverse contour to kind of clean that up. So to set my face and make sure everything looks cohesive, I'm gonna take the Sephora Micro Smooth face powder, and this is in tan. Hopefully it kind of helps because this color really isn't my summer shade. So let's see, I'm taking the Sephora Pro Powder Brush 50. Chef's Kiss. I love this brush. For a second, they had discontinued this powder. Why, I don't know. But baby, people were in the uproar and then they bought it back. Because there was no need to discontinue it. I think people was comparing it to the MAC mineralized face powder. If you like a matte face, then this powder is definitely for you. But before I move any further, I want to spray my face to not have it look so powdery and help the makeup, you know, set in. We're gonna try this one more time and see if it works. Okay, we got action. Okay, time to move on to blushes. I have 3 trio face palettes from Sephora. This one is Dare. And then I have Empower. And then I also have Gleam. I think Gleam is very light and pretty. And I've never used this one. Okay. So the only thing is this one doesn't match the eyes. So I'm gonna have to use Gleam another time. Totally forgot I had this. I never used it. And then when it comes to Empower, I've used this before, but I don't think I've used the blush. This one is too dark for what I'm going for. So, yeah. But this is Dare. Dare has a little shimmer in it, but it goes with my eye look. Plus, I also have this Illuminizer Sparkling Honey 02 that I want to try out as my highlights. It really doesn't go with today's look, but I don't care. So the blush has a little sparkle to it. So if you don't want to use a highlighter, you don't have to. It's very pretty. Oh, this is very pretty. Beautiful for fall. I guess you might as well call this a fall look for using predominantly Sephora products. My eyes look like fall, right? I wish I had a bronzer, but I don't have it. But I think that'll do. I hope that'll do. And so using this, just a little, I think I'm gonna put a little on my nose. I don't want to use that contour to contour my nose, so I guess I won't be contouring. But you know what? I want to use this. Let's try this one. Oh, that's pretty. It's very sparkly, but it's not glittery. Okay. Hopefully y'all get to see, I know you see the glistening, the little sparkle. It's cool. I can't complain. So I do have liquid eyeliner from Sephora, and I do have pencil eyeliners. I have matte brown, and then I also have matte black. I'm thinking I'm gonna try to use the matte brown, and then I have a mascara called Love the Lift from Sephora, and this is in ultra black. So I don't know why I didn't open this beforehand, because sometimes it'd be a struggle. So this is what the matte brown looks like. too much care for this for the top of my lash line. Lower lash line, yeah, that's cool, but I think I'll stick with liquid. Let's add mascara. This wand is perfect for my little bitty lashes, and let's see what it do. These bristles are rough on the wand of this, like, whoa. So we're gonna hurry up and move on to lips because the sun is going down, which is changing the lighting. I have 3 glosses. This one is in Lover. This one is in Witty. And then this one is in Booked. I'm thinking I'm gonna do Booked because it's more closer to the face look. I only have 3 Sephora lip pencils. I'm not sure if anyone will work well with this gloss, but I'm gonna swatch and see. This is like a mauve color, which is dressed to the 90s. And then I have the Nudist is definitely not going to look right because that's like a, I don't know if you can even see that, a grayish nude. And then this one is in Rum Raisin. Definitely doesn't go with what I have going on, so I'm just gonna use this one, work with what I have. I thought I had a brown liner from Sephora, but I don't. Or it could be mixed in with the other ones and I'm just overlooking it. But this'll do. To be honest with you, since my eyes is like a burnt orange, I could have used this liquid lipstick. This is in 25. Let's see, should I change it? I'm gonna change it. So I haven't used this in a minute. Hopefully it's not expired. Yes, this is definitely much better. You know what? I gotta figure out this lighting situation because I cannot say every video, excuse the lighting, excuse the lighting. Sorry for my mini rant, but I'm just trying to figure this setup out. I'm like, should I record at nighttime? And then I don't have to adjust any lighting. I don't know. But I'm gonna figure it out. Let's do lashes, okay? Here we go. Lily Lash and Sephora collection. This is Powell Street. I wear these all the time. All the time. These are what they look like. So pretty. Faves. So I do have Sephora adhesive, but I'm not using that today because I already broken the seal for this House of Lashes lash adhesives. Okay, so this is the final look, fall look, using all of Sephora collection, from the brushes to primer, concealer, foundation. This is an extreme matte look because the setting spray, it just says makeup setting spray, transfer proof or whatever. I need something a little bit more hydrating because my face look super duper dry. It looks okay even though this is my winter shade, but the look came out pretty good. My eye look, with the lashes, you can't even see the imperfections. You can't even see how the eyeliner was a flop, okay? But if you enjoyed this video, please give it a big thumbs up. If you have any Sephora products that I did not show that you feel like I should try out, let me know. If you're going to try it on anything that I showed you that you're interested in as well, leave a comment. Do not forget to subscribe, hit the notification bell, and as always, thank you for watching.
Baby, you give